guess at this stage, you say they've found a very able replacement for Hinder.
Sure have. And alternating possessions in favor of Townsville here to start the third. Blanchfield has the ball knocked away from him. Golding. Blanchfield goes down hard. Fouls on him. After he loses the ball, picks up the foul.
That's it. That's just a little sloppy. Blanchfield just still trying to find his way on the offensive end. Just need a little bit more urgency to protect that ball. And good hustle getting back to make Chris Goulding earn it from the free throw line. Goulding misses the second.
Gill to Mims. Worthington can sense something. A lot of contact, no call.
Good D by Mark Worthington. And the difference there to avoid the foul, keep your hands out. Keep his hands out of reaching for the ball. A lot of body contact, but good position by Mark Worthington.
Worthington.
Wow.
Gill going for the delayed steal, made famous by Daryl McDonald. Let the guy catch it and knock it loose on your way through. Well, I can't believe how often he did that and get it clean.
No doubt he was the best at it. Now we see again the Gold Coast plays working the pick and roll. Passive switch, get the roll off, the rotations there, but then you make the extra pass. And see that pass, there's too much. See, there's no pressure by Blanchfield pressuring the ball. If he jumps out, as soon as the ball carrier steps past the screener, you've got to be there smothering the ball. Now you see Gill picks up his third foul. So it's an expensive play.
He's hot, too. He's hot for that reason. Most people watching that just think, oh, well, he committed the foul. But Blanchfield's lack of pressure on the passer, just a very passive switch.
Almost like zoning it.
Yeah, it wasn't like he showed. It wasn't an aggressive switch. At that level, you're going to get picked apart. Gibson trying to find a teammate. He finds Hudson. Will Hudson can't get the roll. Jacob Holmes in traffic comes down with the board. Blanchfield gets the lane.
Good pass by Peter Crawford. Good finish by Todd Blanchfield. Very good in the open court, Todd Blanchfield. His athleticism runs the floor real well.
And he made that look easy. Going full speed, put it up there nice and soft. Golding. See, the interesting what the call is. That's on Mims. Him and Mark Worthington were going at it.
Alvin Mims, to me, haven't seen a lot of him this season, but what I have seen looks like a young, sophisticated Russell Ellis, who spent some time here with the Crocs, also played with the Dragons.
Golding from the baseline, that rims out. Mims keeps it alive to Crawford. Cedars in with Gill on the bench. Townsville got some good minutes from him.
Foul called on the penetration of Blanchfield. Golding just not getting his feet across, and although there wasn't a lot of contact, the mere fact that Blanchfield lost the ball almost forced the ref to call the foul.
He got bailed out on that one.
Did he ever?
Maybe clipped his elbow as he was going by. Shows the hand.
Oh, no. Oh. That's... was he passing it or shooting it? Because he's going to go to the line to shoot a couple, so he's got the benefit of the doubt on two occasions, because it's one of those ones you could have easily justified to say, well, he changed his mind and was trying to pass it. So Lucky to be at the line, Peter Crawford.
He'll take it. Concentrate and knock him down, knowing you got maybe a little bit of a gift. Harvey. Still looking for a teammate. High-low to Stephen Hoare. He takes the hit. That'll count, too.
Because it came off the glass, they've got to call that one. And this is what we saw them doing a lot of early on. The high-low, creating the mismatches. Here you see the ball hitting the glass. Once it hits the glass, neither the offense or the defense are allowed to touch it, even if it's going up, until it hits the rim. So the score counts, and the line drive from the free throw line by Stephen Hoare connects. So I'm
not sure Andrew shoots it flatter, him or Jacob Holmes. Harvey gets a piece of it. Blanchfield cleans it up still. Blanchfield making his mark on the offensive end of the floor. Skip to Harvey. He spins. Golding tries to split the D. Cedar to Mims. He rips it through. Tough shot over Stephen Hoare. Pulled down by Jacob Holmes and Blanchfield. Townsville want the ball a little bit more than the Blaze at the moment.
They do, and the lack of size of the Gold Coast Blaze right now really starting to show up around the rim, either on the second shot or the post-up.
Gibson goes hard, gets it to James Harvey. Out of rhythm, doesn't matter with a great shooter like Jay Harv. You'd think he was red hot to nail one of those.
Tough shot, and they need it. And then we see an off-the-ball foul. Just the ruling is Peter Crawford was pushing off, creating that space in order to receive it.
Probably extended that arm. Get another look. We'll have a good angle on it, too.
There you see a little push off. Substitutions on the floor. Golding and Will Hudson check out of the game.
James Harvey catch and shoot. Yeah, you can tell from that last jump shot, got his flow going. Blanchfield goes baseline.
And this is what the Gold Coast Blaze need. They need to be able to open things up a little bit. We've seen how they can get things done on the inside. But with a collapsing defense, it makes it harder. But all of a sudden, James Harvey comes out and knocks down a couple of threes, picks up that foul there. But that makes the Townsville Crocodiles, with Harvey hitting those threes, just reconsider what they're going to do on the defensive end.
Blanchfield starting to accumulate some numbers here. He's in double figures on 4 of 6 shooting. Gibson gives it to Kadeem. Harvey, who's got the hot hand, hit his last 2. Step back.
Smart veteran move. Get the defender off his feet. Offense causing the contact, but that time's Mims not totally vertical, so any sort of contact is going to be called a foul. Have a look at it. Mims here, fake. He's just hit 3. You see him going forward, and although Harvey leans into him, that's a foul on the defense every single time.
Not if you're a rookie.
With the exception, if you're a rookie, that is a foul every single time. But even if you're a rookie, you're still going to get most of those.
I don't know.
When the defense leaves the floor and they're not totally vertical.
I know what you're saying, but it's really not a play that a youngster... You don't get a whole lot of calls until you've proven your worth in this league. And I believe that you might not get that one. And you really look kind of silly when you don't get them.
Well, James Harvey, he's been around long enough, and not only does he knock it down, but also that's Mims' second personal foul.
You have to respect the fact that he can hit that step back, too. James Harvey we're talking about still. Blanchfield to Mims. Extra pass goes to Chris Cedar. He's more of the ball handler of the two brothers. His brother Michael's the shooter. Kadee, Harvey.
Little heat check by Harvey. A bit more than that one, but when you just reeled off 8 straight points, you understand why you want to let one fly.
Blanchfield. Chris Cedar will turn that one down. Doesn't quite have the green light that his brother does from the perimeter. Mims rips it through. Worthington with some good hands strips it. Harvey gets an early pass from Jason Kadee. He gets it back. Kadee, yes, that'll count. Deceptively quick is Jason Kadee. Very slippery.
That's a good assessment, Steve. He's not one of those ones that's got that explosive first step, but here we see Mims in the strip. The good defense by Worthington here. Good hands. And good no call. And down the other end, Kadee finding his way to the rack. A chance for a three-point play.
And there it is, all tied up at 49 here in the third. We'll be back.
I ask this, I'm next door. Do anybody make...
Whoever he's guarding, run 40, 3, 44, 42, whatever. But go at him the first time down. Okay? Yeah. Clean it up offensively, fellas. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Momentum has truly swung to the Gold Coast. One of the things you got to consider is Eddie Gill in foul trouble. And what have we seen? We've seen the Gold Coast Blaze guards come alive. Jason Kadee with that turn. He's going to be on the foul line for a three-point play. James Harvey's got a couple to go.
And also with Eddie Gill out there, although he's got 3 points, all of those coming from the free throw line, he's only 0 for 2. You can see what he's doing as far as organising the team, the penetrating dish, and the way he creates easy opportunities for his teammates. So that is certainly a factor with those 3 fouls. Extended defense now. We saw the Wollongong Hawks just have a nightmare against this pressure defense. Wow. Milk showing his athleticism.
He had all the time in the world to get that finish. And check out the field goal percentage on the bottom of the screen.
Pretty even.
Petrie has the ball knocked away.
Yeah, Mims with the reach in. He's another one's got to be a little careful in carrying those 2 fouls.
Mims spins, comes up short. Ball's knocked loose. Still loose. Adam Gibson and Mims come up with it. Alternating possession. Goes to the Gold Coast. Good hustle by both teams.
Saw the mismatch. Mims trying to take his size advantage over Gibson, not able to make it. And the good hustle by both players. Both teams, I should say.
Floor wipers getting there. Work in. A lot of sweaty bodies. Very humid.
It is here. Balmy day here in Townsville. Paul Walpert in that last time out identifying the same issues that we were addressing on their switching. Real concern about the passive nature of it all. And even suggested that they're switching more than they really need to. And off the ball foul, James Harvey coming off the low pick. Michael Cedar just trying to fight over the top of that screen so there doesn't have to be a switch. Gets called for the foul. Have a look on the weak side here.
Just watching the slow motion replay.
Here we go. What?
It's always tough when those arms lock up. You don't know who is grabbing whom.
The Crocs considered saying, well, the only reason they're coming early is because of it looks like almost a little head fake. He's got a little head fake in his free throw shooting technique, but he misses it again.
A little justice on 2 misses by James Harvey. That doesn't happen.
Wow, that's a travel.
Man, he traveled big time. Jacob Holmes comes up short. Petrie with the board. Kadee. Harvey. They get it down on the block to Petrie. They skip it. Kadee pulling up left. That looked average. A little off balance. Mims trying to find the board. Gets the roll. Gets the roll before Mark Worthington had a chance to knock it off the rim. Crocs up by 2.
Mims really starting to become the go-to man now in this second half. He's got 12 points.
Worthington almost got wedged between the rim and the backboard.
Bad miss, but Mark Worthington complaining. He felt like he got hit on that 3-point field goal attempt.
Mims in traffic. The tough one for him to reel in. Kadee throws it into the hands of Blanchfield. Kadee going for the foul. Michael Cedar lays it up and in. Lots of a dunk.
That's where,
in the air.
That's where Jason Kadee's just got to read the circumstances a little bit better as he matures and gets a better understanding of the game. Momentum's come back towards the Crocs and he's still trying to create something out of nothing. He has that capability of doing it, but just got to read the context of the game. And that's a much better option that time, going to Mark Worthington down low. He looks like he's very upset and getting a little angry. And there he draws the foul on Mims, the pushing foul down low. That's Mims' 3rd foul. That's not insignificant, Steve.
Mark Worthington going to the foul line. He gets there often, whether he's on fire or not, has that ability as he starts to present that mismatch that we've spoken of so often down on the block. Crocs up by 4, 55-51. So listen in.
Werther on the flash, they just went big. They put the big guy in, all right? Whoever Allen has, start there. Werther's going to flash to the opposite block. We got Shooter, Idris on the ball here, okay? He's coming in on the flash screen. We want you to attack this way, okay? So Bubbles, get in the naked corner opposite him, okay? Flash into here, look to attack, get to the rim, all right? Big Allen, the big guy there, cannot guard you at all, all right? He's slow. All right?
Joey Ryan still looking for those mismatches.
He is, and he feels like he's found one down low, going up against Ben Allen. And questioning, he was going to ask the question of his defensive abilities. Ben Allen's got that size, though. And although his lateral movement isn't spectacular, as long as he keeps the player in front of him, it's a big unit to shoot over. 6'10", 6'11".
He's been good tonight, Andrew. He's got 5 on 2 of 4 shooting. All those points in the paint. Giving him a nice little spark off the bench. As Cedar brings it up against Kadee. Chris Cedar, that is, with the ball, throws it to his brother, Michael. Worthington comes over with the help. Good defense by De Leon. Getting around the post player, Michael Cedar. De Leon off the glass. Garlip over the top.
Good hustle by Garlip. Not sure that was the play Joey was looking for. He had that pick and roll. And the plan was to go back to Wortho, have him put it on the floor and take on Ben Allen. But De Leon, it's a tough assignment for De Leon, being a point guard coming in where you've only had 1 or 2 practice sessions and you don't understand all the wrinkles in the offense. It takes a little bit longer for point guards. They might have great individual skill, but it takes a little while for them to pick up all the little nuances of the offense.
And the referees looking at each other on that one. That's why there's 3 of them. Give each other a little bit of help. Michael Allen on the baseline. Jacob Holmes from the elbow knocks it down. Crocs up by 4.
Holmes already has 10 rebounds, 8 points, 4 of 10 from the field, but just a rebounding fool.
Jason Kadee, little catch and shoot on the pass from De Leon.
Another board to Jacob Holmes. Paul Wolford absolutely loves Jacob Holmes. Speaking to him before the start of the game tonight, he thinks he's in the top 30% players in the competition.
Wow. Very impressive. Left hand, soft one off the window by Michael Cedar after a good cut. 20 seconds to go here in the third. Leads up to 6. De Leon can't find the finish. Cedar's got time. Shoots the floater. Takes it off the glass. He had Blanchfield. Goes himself. Doesn't need the help. Townsville takes